Today's video is going to be filmed in light language, and it's about light language. So, what is this thing that people call light language? It is, in my opinion, a form of telepathy where there are things that are said in between the words and behind the words that are coming out of a person's mouth. So you have verbal words, and then you have the emotion and the intent behind that, and then behind that you have another kind of frequency to send full concept messages to other people through a link of mind, body, and spirit to the world around you. So really kind of the way that it comes about is through a link between your mind and everything around you because of the all mind or the one mind. So you use the knowledge of us all being one in order to be able to send full concept messages behind words to be able to kind of communicate experiences that you've had that are kind of ineffable. So it's almost like a language that is meant to be experiential for the person who's receiving it, so that they can kind of have a slight glimpse into the experiential aspect of whatever they're trying to learn at that time. So basically, and it depends on what you're trying to listen for as well, because with the listener, in order for them to receive light language, they have to be open to multiple levels of reality. But when they are, sometimes they're not cognizant of the amount of messages that they can receive from one single transmission. So they don't realize it becomes very synchronistic. So when you're listening to somebody, you're also hearing other messages about the things that are going on in your head. So you have this voice that's in your head that's speaking to you, and then you can have other things like other deities / angels / other ethereal beings that can speak to you through the voice in your head. So basically, you'll have a question about something, and then that will then be answered through the voice in your head, but it is something that the ego is not able to really come up with the answer like that, because it's immediate and it's understood through intuition. But basically, light language is the transmission behind the words. So you have physical words that are produced from sound vibrations, from us vibrating a tone making machine in our throats, and the vibrations that are received from that are what is known as regular sound. And then behind that, there's a level of emotion that is sent with that too, right? That's another layer of reality. And then you have the mental thought form that is even behind that, and that is kind of changed through a person's aura and their current feelings and their thoughts and their emotions, that kind of will tint their ability to send messages on multiple levels of reality. And what I mean by multiple levels of reality, I mean there's different levels of reality that are all happening simultaneously at one time. So we have multiple bodies all at one time. And to give you an example, we have the physical body, and then we have the emotional body, and then we have the mental body, And then we have the etheric body. Like, we have a bunch of different types of bodies, and they're all active at one time. So the point is to kind of become aware of all of those all at the same time. So you're basically tuning yourself into multiple levels of consciousness all at one time, so that you can receive the maximum amount of information from each interaction that you have with anything in the external world. And this is like kind of the basis of light language, is the understanding of the multidimensional aspect of reality, and how you can use all of the different things and feelings and thoughts and experiences of the things around you in order to be able to grow your understanding of everything around you as well. And it basically becomes stronger and stronger with the amount that the person's pineal gland or indigo ray or third eye is open. So some people, it's easier to receive this language from than others. Everybody kind of does it, but not everybody is conscious of what they're doing. And so light language is also a emotional form of language. So how I was saying earlier that it's about the experience, or the experiential aspect of the thing that you're trying to transmit.